Hi folks, this is Rose from inrosesgarden, and today in the mail I received, finally, my bargain bead box. Now it's been taking little side trips all over the place, so, but it's finally here. So let's turn down and we'll take a look at it. So here we go, and I got our paper out here. 21 items today. That's a bit more than normal. So, wow. So let's see what we got here. Oh, looks like some interesting bead caps there. So let's see what it has to say about it here in our Floral Fantasy. Explore an enchanted garden full of deep blues and purples with this month's collection. A faceted lapis lazuli teardrop with a flowery brass bale combines with faceted agate, matte lapis, electroplated mystic quartz, a handmade lampwork focal, floral findings, and lots of generously plated crystal to create a magical feel. Now, the next thing on this piece of paper is the coupon code for if you're a subscriber, you get a 30% off coupon code. But that's only for subscribers. And then lastly is they talk about the $50 gift certificate you can win in their photo contest. Also, it gives you the address for their support, and I've got to say that Beadbox Bargains has probably the best support around. It's great. If you've got a problem, definitely contact this address, because every time I've had anything happen, you know, whether it's been something has been broken or missing, they always get it fixed. So let's dump this baby out, and we'll start going through these things. So this is number 3, number 4, number 8, number 12, number 2. I think this may be the number 1. Yes, this is number 1. This is a lapis lazuli dyed faceted teardrop pendant with bale, lead-free and cadmium-free. Manufactured suggested retail price is $7.99. That's pretty. It's very deep blue, very pretty. And this pinch bell, though, could be a little bit tighter, but it's not bad. It's very pretty. Oh, it's got 2 little flowers and then some other stuff on it. So that's a pretty little teardrop focal. I really like that. So that's our number 1. Number 2 is a 14.5 millimeter 8 millimeter crackle agate, dyed and heated, a faceted round beads, suggested retail price $7.99. Those are pretty. I actually sort of like those. They go between like blue and sort of purpley colored. So those are pretty crackle agates. I don't really see much crackle in these, to be truthful with you. I do see some, but not a lot. And frankly, if you have a crackle agate, you got to be a little more careful with it than a regular stone, because it'll break more easily. So now we need 3, which is 15-inch strand of 6 millimeter lapis lazuli dyed matte round beads. Manufacturer's retail price is $7.99. Well, there's our matte beads. Now, I always feel that matte beads feel like they're dusty. You know, they look sort of like they're sort of dirty to me, like they need to be cleaned, but I mean, they're a pretty bead. It's just, like I say, matte beads to me always seem like they've got dust all over them. But that's number 3. Number 4 is a 7-inch electroplated Mystic Quartz nugget beads dyed in purple iris. That would be these guys. The manufacturer's retail price is $8.99. And these are rough nuggets. They're not formed at all. It doesn't look like. Interesting bead. Okay, number 5 is 7.5 millimeter, 7.5 inches of 8 millimeter hematite, man-made faceted rounds in metallic blue. Is that you guys? It is. That's a pretty color. That's pretty. I really like this color. It's just a gorgeous blue. Of course, being hematite, these are a little heavy. Next is number 6, 12 pieces of 12 by 9.5 millimeter crystal faceted oval beads in a peacock blue. That's these guys. I like these. These are really pretty. I don't know why I love these that are half matte, since I don't really care for matte a lot, but I do love the half matte. I don't know why. I think it makes the sparkle stand out more. They're so pretty. So there's those. Next, number 7 is a 13-inch 6 by 4.5 millimeter crystal faceted triangular beads in slate blue iris. Manufacturer's retail price $5.99. Now, we've been getting a lot of these little triangle beads lately, though this color is new. But it's an interesting one. So that was number 7, and now we need number 8. Number 8 is, now I bought one of these the other day because I liked them, because to be truthful, it looks sort of like Larimar, but of course it's not. It's just a lamp. It's a lampwork bead that's been formed to have those pretty white and blue formations in it. So this one is the 41 millimeter lampwork glass flecked oval focal bead in azure skies. Retail price $4.99. So that's pretty. Number 9 is 10 pieces of 10 by 11 millimeter glass tulip beads in a violet blue, retail price $1.99. So I think tulip beads are pretty, but I really wish that they were, you know, more rounded out so that they weren't flat like this, but they are pretty. And these ones are really pretty with these purple and blue mix. Next is 2 pieces of 8 millimeter glass rhinestone flower drops in tanzanite, $1.99. I think that must be this guy over here. Yep. They're very small. says 8mm, when I suppose they are 8mm, but they are little guys. Hole is at the top. It looks like it's right here. This is a beautiful color. Come on, go in there. Next is number 11, 10-inch 4mm crystal fasted bicone beads in light sapphire AB. That's these guys. With the AB on them, these have a little purple cast, though they are a really pale blue in all actuality. But they're pretty. Go in there. So let's see. Next is number 12 is 2 pieces of 14 by 7mm embossed crystal teardrops in Bermuda blue. These are pretty. They're little, but they are pretty. The hole is at the top right here, going from front to back. Manufacturer's retail price $2.99. Now we're at number 13. 2 pieces of 20mm enameled butterfly charms in cornflower blue. That would be these little guys. These are pretty. I wish they were double-sided instead of just one-sided, but they are pretty. Because I'd like them double-sided so that when I make earrings out of them, they could go opposite directions, like so, but can't with the only one-sided. But they are pretty. So that was number 12, our butterfly. Nope, that was 13, the butterflies. Number 14 is a 30mm brass filigree floral pendant. There. 30mm brass floral pendant, regular retail price $1.49. It's very lightweight. You need something with it to make it so it doesn't just go wherever it wants. It needs something to bring it, give it some weight to it, but it is pretty. Number 15 is 4 pieces of 18mm brass filigree floral links, suggested retail price $2.49. These are like the big one except for they're little, and they do have connector holes on top and bottom. So those are pretty. There's 4 of those. Number 18 is 10 pieces of 9 by 7.5mm floral bead caps. That's chain. That's the floral bead cap. Okay. Oh, I think I skipped one. In fact, I know I did. Let's look at our floral bead cap, then we'll go back to the one we skipped. Now, these are a really cool bead cap. I like them. These would be great to put on a tassel, except for that wouldn't be a very big tassel because the hole is not very big here. But it is really pretty. This would look also good on the top of a teardrop. So that's what they look like. Now, the one we skipped was number 17. 17. 10 grams of 13 by 11 millimeter lotus flower charms, suggested retail price $2.99. Oh, interesting. They're like a little hanging drop. It's pretty. So now we're down to 19. Oh, we missed another one. Darn, I'm missing things right and left, aren't I? This is a 30 by 27 millimeter floral pendant. It's number 16. You know, I think we had some earrings like this. I had some somewhere. But this is number 16, 30 by 27 millimeter floral pendant. Retail price $2.99. Now we're at number 19, which is 20 pieces of 7 millimeter flower spacer beads. Suggested price $2.99. Now those are little flowers, and the hole does go from through here at the top here and goes through to the bottom. So those are rather cute little guys. Then we have platinum plated brass figural flower toggle clasp, retail price $2.99. That's cute. It's got a little flower with, looks like a vine wrapped around, and then this is a flower on a stem right here. That's a cute little toggle. And number 21 is 1 meter of 8.5 millimeter by 4.3.5 millimeter Figaro jewelry chain. That's a pretty good sized one. It's a nice chain. And this would be great for extender chain because definitely lobster claw could fit in these bigger links. So it says that the approximate retail value for this shipment is $87.29. So Floral Fantasy collection. Pretty cool. As far as what I like the best and what I like the least, I don't know. I'm a little bit hesitant on saying the best. I can tell you the least is, even though these are lapis, I'm not a fan of matte. So these would probably be my least favorite, what I could do without. And as far as the most, I really like this teardrop pendant. These half matte, half shiny beads here. And the other thing I really, really loved was these, because I love this color. That is such a stunning blue on those. So those are my 3 favorite things in this box. And like I say, my least favorite is probably the matte beads. So there we go, all these pretties. I'm also not a big user of like rough stuff like this. I have used it before, but I haven't used a lot of it. So I'm going to have to give that one some thought on how I want to use it. But this is a really pretty, this teardrop is really nice, big hunk of lapis. And like I said, I wish these butterflies were double-sided, but they're not, so we'll live with what we've got. These are pretty, these little crystal pieces. And like I said, this is lightweight. You're going to have to put something, add something to it to put some weight on it to make it really work better. These are a pretty crystal as well. And I like these bead caps. I hadn't seen this style of bead cap before. It's very pretty. So there we go. That's our kit. And I was so glad to see it finally show up today. It was supposed to have been here on Tuesday, so it's a wee bit on the late side. Weirdly enough, on Tuesday it was down in Kalispell, which is only about 15 miles from us. And then they turned around and sent it off back down to a distribution center because Kalispell isn't one. So it had to go to the distribution center, back down to distribution center, and back up here. So 4 days ago, I could have just gone and got it if I would have been able to do that. But there we go. Anyway, this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we've been opening up the new Bargain Bead Box for February, Floral Fantasy. Now, this is a really pretty kit, and I was so glad when it finally showed up. And I love these this blue in these hematite beads that are in here. I think that's gorgeous. So it's been traveling around a bit. It was supposed to have been here Tuesday, and it wasn't. So I was really glad to see it show up today. But there's some pretty things in here, and I think I'm going to enjoy using some of these. So I will hope to see you all later when we do start building stuff with them. Again, this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we have been looking at my new Bargain Bead Box, Floral Fantasy. Bye-bye.